Nick Welker is probably one of the most well-known farmers there is. He's done an incredible job with his YouTube, communicating what he's doing on a day-to-day basis with not just agriculture, but outside agriculture. Let's talk to him via Skype.
You guys remember when I said something big was coming? Something special I hadn't told you guys about? It's here.
Now let's go out to Shelby, Montana. We're going to talk to, I'm going to say, probably one of the most well-known farmers, if not the most well-known farmer in the entire world. We're going to talk to Nick Welker. How you doing, Nick?
Hey, doing great, Rob. Good to be here.
So how are things out in Montana?
Well, it's been a long haul. We just put about a month in of planting. I put about 8,000 acres in the sprayer. My brother and my dad put about 7,500 acres in the seeders. And we're getting rained out, but we finished yesterday. So it's a good feeling, and water's coming. So, yeah, good start to the year.
Okay, that is a hard thing to describe to people that aren't in agriculture, is the whole seeding and planting, because when you look at it, it's generally not that many days, but the stress of it, because we know once we reach a certain date that you're losing money day after day. Can you kind of describe what it's like in a seeding season out there in Montana?
Yeah, it's interesting because the time frame thing is just as important with us as it is, like, say, like in Minnesota, they got to get their crop in early because the frost comes early in the fall. Their crops have a long growing season. Well, for us, that's not the case. We have to get our crops in early because the rain stops early. So what ends up happening is June to July, which is our growing season, sometimes they can just completely cut off and we get no rain for 3 months. So the earlier we get our crops and the earlier we can maximize those spring rains. So every day you don't get your crop in when the ground's ready, you're losing money. It can be big money in the end. It really can. A couple weeks can make or break a farm if you're not on it.
Okay, you are a farmer through and through. That's what you do. But a lot of people know you through your YouTube. When did that start?
Yeah. Back in 2011 is when I officially really kind of started putting videos up. It was maybe a little earlier than that. But when I really started getting serious about putting consistent videos up, it's only been about the past 3 years. But yeah, it's turned into something I did not expect. I can tell you what, I wasn't trying for this. This was not in my vision of what my life wanted to be like at this time in 2020.
But you've got an unfair advantage, though, because honestly, you're not that good looking, you're not that entertaining, but you've got big bud tractors.
Yeah. I don't know. That's why I just wear rags all day on camera. I don't care. It's just people start getting tired. I just show them white tractors and they seem to perk up. So yeah, that's my attention.
Your videos are watched inside and outside of agriculture. I mean, people just can't seem to get enough of it. You said you started, but at what point did you really realize that this thing was snowballing?
It was about the same time. I think Millennial Farmer, Zach Johnson, we were right around the same in subscriber count. And it was right about the time we started both vlogging. And I remember I was about 30 to 40,000 subscribers, maybe a little more than that. Maybe it was more like 60,000. And it had taken a long time to get to that point because I was just over a couple of videos that went, I guess you could say, viral. And so there wasn't really consistent. But when we started both doing more farm vlogging, or as YouTube calls us, farm tubers, then it was all of a sudden seeing this just constant growth, just growth. And each video would do better and better and better. And then it was just this trend that just kept going, up fast. And it wasn't until you started seeing a big return in opportunities, in meeting cool people, in interest from big companies that you would never have had any chance to interact with. That's when I think it kind of started to go, you know what, this is something I should probably pursue, like actually put some serious effort into. Lo and behold, here we are.
Zach's actually my favorite YouTuber.
Zach?
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
You want to know why?
Why is that?
Because he runs the best tractors in the world.
I knew that was coming. That's okay. No? You won't believe how many times I have people say, buy green. You need to get it done here. I go.
Oh, we don't look at colors on this show, so it's all good. Now, if people are watching your videos, right? I mean, they see that side of you. They see all that. What do you want people to know about you?
I just want people to know that we're the real deal. We're genuine. You know, I'm not fake. What you see is what you get on the camera. I mean, sure, I'm not going to record if I'm having an absolute wreck of a day and I you know, got to avoid people at all costs. I'll lose my mind. You know, those kind of moments. Like, yeah, I'm a human being, you know, but I still deal with everything that a farmer does, only throwing YouTube on top of it. So we're people that are really trying to live a family legacy out. We're trying to create a platform for the next generation of our family. I've got kids. I want them to farm. You know, it's a passion, and it's just this opportunity now to share it with the world. So yeah, I just want people to know we're real. You know, we're not fake. This isn't something that we just pretend to do. It's trying to get used to being in front of the camera. That's what we try to pretend to do. That's never easy.
There's a lot of ag YouTubers out there. You're a little bit unique in the fact that you also feature your dad and your brother pretty often.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So how'd that evolve? Was it a deal where like, hey, you guys need to get involved, or was it just they would appear in a video here and there and it just grew?
Yeah, it gradually led into it. I mean, it was pretty much me doing everything for a while, and you've introduced a different character, different personality, different perspective, different view of the ag. And by doing that, you open yourself up to more audience, and it's the help out for everything. So, and I've made sure to include them in this all, and we're trying to make it a joint deal together. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. In fact, actually, my dad just lost one of my cameras in the field last week, so I got to order another camera.
Well, that's what you get, you kid.
It's like, I want to be mad at you, Dad, but you know what? The fact that you're actually taking a camera with you to give me video content we're good. So no, it's not a big. I figure my cameras are expendable. That's why I try to find cheap things. So.
Nick, if people want to find you on social media, where do they go?
Well, best place is YouTube. Just go right to YouTube, type in Welker Farms. Just go to Google or Yahoo, wherever you're searching, type Welker Farms, you'll find us. But we're also on Instagram, Welker Farms Inc., YouTube, Facebook, occasionally on Twitter. And so, but that best part is Instagram or YouTube. I'd go there and yeah, definitely subscribe. A lot happens. It's a fun ride. You never know what we're going to be doing. I've got a couple of things I haven't even talked about yet that are going to be coming on the horizon. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah, I noticed you haven't followed me back on Twitter, but I mean, I don't pay attention to stuff like that, but I happen to notice that you guys didn't follow me back on Twitter. That's fine. No, I don't even need you to respond. It's fine. It's embarrassing, but it's okay.
I only have a select few in my Twitter group, you know, and they have to be pretty of that.
Oh, Nick Welker, ladies and gentlemen, the very nice Nick Welker. Thank you, Nick.
That's the real me, I guess. Yeah.
Nick,
I don't Twitter much, man. I don't know. I've never gotten into the tweet off. So.
Nick, you're killing it out there. You're doing a great job. You're putting a great face on agriculture, and I definitely want to thank you for doing that.
Well, I appreciate it, Rob, and you too. It's a pleasure watching you. This show is awesome. I'm really excited, and congratulations. This is good stuff.
If you have an interesting or entertaining video or picture, and you think the world should see us, drop us a line. www.sharkfarmer.com. While you're there, check out What the Farm podcast and the one that started it all, the SharkFarmer podcast. Catch me Monday through Friday at Rural Radio Sirius XM, channel 147 at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 Central. And follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.